Alright, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rukakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And I believe I'm going to name this video, The New Covenant is Established, but we are not under it yet. Another word for covenant, or other words for covenant that we can use, is contract or agreement. Okay, so dealing with and I'm gonna quote scriptures. Might not be the exact verse, but I will, at least, quote the book, the chapter, and maybe around about the verse, if not the exact verse. So when you're using the word covenant, you can also use the word contract or agreement, because that's what the covenant was. It was an agreement. It was a contract. So the first covenant is it's a few different things within the contract. The first covenant is not just the law. The law is the basis of the contract. All right. What to do, what not to do, how to do it. If you go off and sin, how to give remission for that sin if it wasn't punishable by death. Right? So it states in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, starting at the first verse, if we kept all the law, statutes, and commandments, then when you read down to the the 14th verse, I believe, it tells you all the blessings that we're going to get, that the children of Israel would get if they kept the law, statutes, and commandments perfect. And then there's a flip side, or there's another part of the contract. So that's one part of it. If you do keep all the laws, statutes, and commandments, then you're going to receive all these wonderful blessings. Then it also states in the contract that if you break the laws, okay, which we did, then all these curses are going to befall you. Going into slavery, being oppressed, being beaten, slaughtered, raped, robbed, and murdered. Okay? Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Okay? So that was that's the first covenant. What a new covenant, you have to use like the Apostle Gabar's the way he worded it in a lesson. I can't remember the name of the lesson, but he said, the new covenant is not really a new covenant. It's really the same covenant, just upgraded. And it is the same covenant. It's just an upgrade to it. And the upgrade is us, the children of Israel, being made perfect with incorruptible flesh to keep the perfect law. And then what? If we keep the law perfect, ultimately we'll get the kingdom. That's what we'll rule forever, live forever, and receive blessings beyond our wildest imagination. Okay? So when Yahushua came and he died he was made a sacrifice for the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. When his blood was shed on the cross, that established the new covenant. But in this agreement, or in this contract, we wouldn't get the benefit of the new covenant until prophecies until a grace period expires and prophecies are fulfilled. The last prophecies are fulfilled. Okay? So just because a contract can be established. The contract can say, okay, it's official, but for an example, you can have a contract say that this is how much money you're gonna get paid, but you gotta before you can get this amount of money, you have to you're not gonna get it until after a certain period of time. I say it like that. The contract could be official, but the contract got a date to when you can get the actual money. You know? And that's what, you know, these dudes that's talking about we in the new covenant, they don't, we under the new covenant, they lack understanding, big time. The new covenant is established, okay? But we have to go through a grace period before we're actually under the new covenant. And this is a damn shame. It's too simple. The new covenant says that we're gonna have the laws and the program in our inward part. Meaning we gonna keep the law perfect. That means we're gonna get the kingdom. That's exactly what it means. That we're gonna be in the kingdom. We're not gonna be you can't be under the new covenant and be in captivity at the same time. It don't work that way. With the new covenant is all about perfection, including us, the Israelites, the law, and the children of Israel being able to keep the law perfect. That's as simple as it's explained in Jeremiah 31, starting at 31, and Paul referenced that in Hebrews, the 8th chapter, starting around the 6th verse. I'm in this video right there. I just want to, you know, say those few words. You know what I want to say? I'm Salakia. I want to say this because just to emphasize the point, if we were under the new covenant, we wouldn't be catching hell. We wouldn't be working. We would be receiving the blessings that's stated in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, starting from verse 1 to verse 13, 14. Okay? Wouldn't have to wake up and go to work. Our woman wouldn't be out of order. The nation is out of order. And we have to teach. That's how the elect is coming in. The elect is coming in through the hearing of the gospel, according to Romans 10 and 17. So I'm ending right there. Lord willing, this video was edifying, and until the next one, I say shalom.